Hi there, this is Abra with Happy Makery Art, and today I wanted to show you a really cute toilet paper roll reindeer that you can make with just a few supplies. It's pretty fun, so please join me. Alright, so today we're making our toilet paper roll reindeer. I went ahead and got a brown piece of construction paper, and I'm going to make a brown reindeer. You can make yours any color. And if you only have regular typing paper, that'll work too. You can just color in your paper with crayon or color pencil if you want to, or marker. So what I'm going to do first is fold my paper in half. Okay. Now, there we go. Opened it up. And I flipped it over just because that way it won't be flopping up on me when I'm trying to draw, but do it however you like to do it. Okay. So I'm just going to use this kind of as a reference. Okay, so what I'm doing first is I'm going to draw a circle for the head, okay? Okay. And if you have a hard time, if you get frustrated with your circle, you could find a roll of tape or something else that is round and just trace it. Sometimes it also helps if you're drawing a circle, practice the circle with your arm a few times before you actually put your pencil or marker down. So just kind of get that practice move in your arm. And just know that I know sometimes my kids get frustrated with circles. They can be tricky. So give yourself a break. Be kind to yourself. You're doing your best, and I bet it's going to look great. Okay, so next I'm going to draw, I went ahead and drew the eyes. And for the nose, I did a little upside down heart. Or sorry, it's not even upside down, just a heart. But you can draw your eyes and your nose however you want. Maybe you want your eyes to be open and have, you know, eyeballs. You know what? Maybe I'll try that right here, just so we can have a few different little reindeer to kind of choose from. It's a little interesting. Okay, give it some eyelashes. So again, draw whatever kind of eyes you want. So now I'm going to do the mouth, just like that, bloop, and like that. Okay, next I'm going to do the body. The main thing about this part is I want to make sure that my legs are wider than the toilet paper roll. Okay, so that way when I look at it from the front, I can't see the toilet paper roll, I just see the legs. So it's okay if yours are wider than mine, you just want them to be wide enough that they're wider than the toilet paper roll. And then if you want to make two really long legs, you can. I decided to do kind of shorter legs. And then the little hooves. You could give your reindeer boots. That'd be cute. Actually, maybe I'll kind of give them some little fuzzy boots. We'll see how that turns out. May or may not like that in the end, but I'm gonna make those legs a little taller. Okay, so you can tell those are still legs. Okay. All right, and so then the next thing I'm gonna do is draw my antlers. And so you could just draw your antlers straight out from this paper, but what I did, actually first I'm gonna draw my ears, sorry. I lied to you, ears first. I did like this, almost like a leaf shape. Okay, so they get two ears. Okay, so again, I drew my antlers. I used this paper on either side, and then I just cut them out and I glue them, or sorry, I tape them on, okay? So you can try them however you want, but I'm going to do them like this. I just started with, I'm just switch to a different marker. I'm having some Sharpie trouble today. Okay, up. So it's almost, they're almost like branches where they, you know, start kind of just like that, 2 lines next to each other. And then you get lines off to the side, might go up a little more. And maybe this one, I want to add an extra little branch, but I'm going to be cutting this out. So I don't want to make it too, have too many little nubs off to the side, because then it's going to be difficult to cut. And look, this one looks pretty wonky. After I drew it, I was like, what in the world did I draw? But it looks fine. Once, you know, once you just put it on your reindeer, it looks fine. So you can, I would recommend simple. Because you will be cutting out all the little bits. Okay, I might have made those a little too intricate. Anyhow, all right, so now it's time to cut. So first I'm going to cut out my reindeer. Oh. I'm going to try to go kind of fast so you don't have to wait for me, but you can take your time and go ahead and cut that off. Okay. So it's fun to think about these little reindeer that we create, and you know, you can make several of them. They can be like, you can make one for all of, you know, the reindeer that help drive Santa's sleigh. If, you know, if that is your tradition at your house, that you celebrate Christmas or learn about Christmas at all. Whatever you celebrate this time of year, I hope it's a wonderful time of year for you. And for me, you know, the most important things about this time of year are just getting to hopefully slow down and do some fun things with my family. Really just spending time with family and friends, and hopefully taking the time to reach out to people that we love and let them know we're thinking about them this time of year. So for me, that's really what it's about. Family and friends. Okay, I'll cut this out too. So I wonder what this time of year means to you. Okay, so I'm gonna cut all around here. And then next up, after we do the cutting, we can color in any parts of this that we want to color. And then we can start taping. And if you don't have tape, you could use glue. But I'm going to show how to use tape just because I don't know about you, but I get kind of impatient and don't always like to wait for glue to dry. Okay. Getting close. I'm kind of wishing now I had not maybe put quite as many little details on here. that. All right, so we can kind of see it's going to look kind of like that. All right, so I'm still cutting. And if you realize that you drew too many of these and it's getting frustrating, like if you made it hard for yourself to cut all of this out, you can go back and do something simpler with the paper you have left. You aren't, you don't have to stick with your first ones. That's one of the reasons it's nice to do your antlers separate. So that way, if you made them too complicated, then you can start over with them and make them simpler. This is good to challenge ourselves, right? But it's also important to have fun. So if we made it too challenging, we can go back and make a change. Okay. So far it's going to be like this. Okay, so I think I really like having the nose colored. I have paint markers here, but you could certainly use just like either crayon or a regular marker right here on the nose. You can make it whatever color you want. Okay, and then I think I want to maybe make my boots green, just kind of for fun. See what that looks like. You can see what you think if you like the boots or not. I don't know, but I think it helps to show that they're boots if I color them. Let's see if I have any white paint marker left. A little bit, not much, but I'll make this fluffy, furry part of the boot fluffy and furry. Give a little highlight there on my boots. Okay. And then I also kind of feel like all of a sudden I might want to add a little collar right here. There we go. So as you're drawing, you might think like, ooh, I think this is, missing something or it needs a little something else. So go ahead and add those details if you want to. You don't have to do it just like mine, because I always love getting to see the different details people decide to add to their drawings. And since I made the eyes open, maybe I'll go ahead and color them in a little bit. And again, you could use color pencil or crayon for this. Give myself little highlights in the eyes right there. Oh, and on this one, I did like the pink that I put on the ears in there, so I'm gonna do that again. I'm not sure if this is, no, it's a different color, that's okay. Close enough. Okay. So see how just a few simple little things that we do can make it, stand out more. All right, so the next thing I want to do, I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to position my antlers however I want them. And then I'm going to go ahead and tape those. It's easier to do that when the reindeer is flat. So this is painter's tape, but you can use really any tape you want. I'm doing this partly so you can see like where I'm taping. I'm taping across. The first time I taped like this, and then my antler could kind of flop back, which I didn't really want, so I'm gonna tape like across like that. Okay, so let's turn that over. Okay, pretty good. So now, I'm gonna take this one off. I realized I ran out of toilet paper rolls. Okay. So, to attach the toilet paper roll, I'm gonna go ahead and I got a piece like this, and I'm rolling it over to make a little loop. I'm gonna put it down like this, and then I'm gonna line the bottom of my toilet paper roll up with the bottom of my reindeer, and I'm gonna press down. And then it can stand up like this. And if your head is floppy, you can add, like, I'll show you. The head on my other reindeer got floppy, and so I had to, take some extra tape and attach it like this, just to kind of make it a little bit stronger there. All right. All right, so now we have our little toilet paper roll reindeer. I had to steal this one's toilet paper roll, and it lost an antler in the process, so shh, don't tell Santa. But I hope you had a blast making these. Remember, during these videos, you can pause anytime you need to, rewind, and you can try them again if they don't turn out the way you want them to the first time. But I can't wait to see what you all have made, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.